What's up guys, Yusuf here bringing you another DCEU video. Today I want to discuss some of the battles we haven't seen in Justice League. Basically, with this video I'd like to discuss and speculate what I believe is happening in three major action set pieces that we have seen very little of in the Justice League trailer. The first battle and action set piece that I want to discuss is the Battle of Atlantis. From what we know, Steppenwolf invades the underwater kingdom to retrieve a mother box that the Atlanteans kept after pushing back the forces of Apocalypse hundreds of years ago. In the trailer, we've seen the same shot of Steppenwolf throwing his axe at Arthur twice in the three trailers. So I want to assume here that in defending himself and the city, Arthur fails. And the reason that I think that Arthur will ultimately fail here is because that we need a reason for him to want to come back and join the league. Now, in speculating what's happening in these action scenes, I'm also at the same time speculating when I think they take place in the film. I think that after the water splashes on Arthur from the Comic-Con trailer that we got last year, that is basically him trying to return to the water and accepting, the role that he has and the role that he's supposed to play. He's even wearing the same clothes that we see when Steppenwolf throws the axe at him. What I am curious to know is, could we see Ocean Master or Atlanta in this scene? Because when you think about it, if something that big, if a force that big came from the surface world and just invaded the city and stole an ancient relic like that, wouldn't there be consequences? Shouldn't Ocean Master break out that army that we've been hearing about from the Aquaman teaser? I don't know, but I think it's pretty interesting at the possibilities here. The next battle is whatever is going on here in Metropolis. As evident by the setting in this photo and from the set video that was released months back, it is clear that they are protecting Superman's memorial for some reason. I think it is somewhat odd that they are here though, seeing as how Superman's body is not buried here. It's in Kansas. Me personally, I've been thinking that this is the moment that Steppenwolf arrives here, assuming that the body's buried here. Another thing to note, when you see Cyborg stop this tank here from hitting this officer, this scene does also take place in Metropolis. You can look at the backdrop and you can tell. So it's easy to assume that there will be some type of big battle. I mean, hell, we have a damn tank here. The government brought a tank in, so there's some reason that the Justice League is here, and there's some reason that it's specifically at this memorial. Maybe it isn't even, maybe the memorial isn't even the focus. Maybe they're trying to get to the Kryptonian ship. Also, Batman is noticeably absent from this scene. Him being absent is actually what makes it hard for me to pinpoint where this scene takes place in the film. There had been rumors swirling around about Batman possibly carrying Superman's coffin, so maybe that's what he's doing right now. I don't know. I don't want to, I don't necessarily believe that myself, but hey, let's see what happens. Lastly, even though I have discussed this in previous videos, the other battle that is still heavily on my mind and very important is the big history lesson that is supposed to serve as a prologue in the beginning of the film for Justice League. We know that Zeus plays a major role in this scene somehow. It was said that we'll get a little bit of history between him and the mother boxes. Also, this role does have Themyscirans, Mankind, and Atlanteans forming together to stop the forces of Apocalypse. Recently, I have come around to the idea and possibility of Green Lantern also popping up. Sorry, not Green Lantern, Green Lanterns popping up in this scene to tip the scale into Earth's favor. Now the Lanterns wouldn't be Hal Jordan or even John Stewart or Guy Gardner. They'd probably be Lanterns from thousands or hundreds of years ago, maybe even Abin Sur. This scene will no doubt be Snyder in peak form when it comes to the visual aspect of action. It was described from the set report to be this very Lord of the Rings-esque type of action set piece. So the thought of that with Snyder's visual flair is very exciting. Now guys, go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you expect out of these action scenes in Justice League. It definitely seems like Justice League will be chock full of more action, which is something that a lot of people complained about with BVS and Man of Steel lacking. Or the fact that it was just all clumped together at the end of the film. But hearing your thoughts is what's more important. So like I said earlier, hop in the comments, tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button along with the bell so you can get notified when we post new content.